well, under eyebrow area. I definitely think that this one full color. I also have their found on my mouth area and in my, and I really liked it. Another brush that I really wanted to be Destiny here, and I'm coming to you guys with my top 5 high-end concealers. I get asked all the time, what are the best high-end concealers to invest in? So I'm going to go ahead and give you some opinions about some of the concealers that I've invested in. I want to go ahead and start with this one because this is the newest, and this is the NARS. Let's see if I can remember the name. It's like Radiant. I'm so bad with names sometimes, like serious. Okay, so this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. And the color I am is in Amande. And I've been using this for a little over a couple weeks now, and I'm a big fan of it. I haven't really tried very many of NARS's foundations or concealers. I do have their BB cream. I haven't really tried very many of their concealers, but I'm a big fan of their blush and other products, lip products and stuff like that. So I was not surprised when I bought this, and I really liked it. I'm so behind on so many reviews that I have a couple new products and you guys are gonna be like, when did you start using that? So this one is great. I absolutely love the color payoff. I love how pigmented it is. I actually have it on right now. It's bright but not too bright. It gives a radiance, but it's not too shimmery or too glittery. It doesn't highlight any fine lines and wrinkles. It has a really great finish. I definitely set my concealer, but if you have drier skin, this is not the kind of concealer that you're gonna have to set. It's not very creamy, but it's a really great concealer. It almost makes me feel like Lancome. You guys know how I feel about Lancome. That's kind of how I feel about this concealer. Again, this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and the color is Amande. And I will have links in the bottom bar so you guys can check these products out. Okay, so right from NARS, I'm going to go to another new brand that you guys don't know that I've been using, that I've been absolutely loving. And this is the Dior Star Skin. Let's see if I got it right. Dior Skin Star. Close. And the color that I use in this one is 005 Mocha. I'm a big fan of this. Okay, so the first one I showed you is more of a highlighting concealer. I use that for the center of my face, my under my eyebrows, in my T-zone, highlight my cheekbones, highlight my contour. This one I use for in my face area. If I have something in my cheek area, on the side of my face, top of my forehead, around my mouth area, I really love this. The consistency is creamy. It's really highly pigmented. For such a high-end brand, I was really surprised because usually the super high-end brands kind of get a little lackey when it comes to darker complected, and I mean like fashion brands. I'm not talking about like Lancome or Estee Lauder or even like Laura Mercier and different things like that. They have great colors, but I was kind of surprised with like Dior and Chanel with the few colors that they have. This one is a beautiful color. I also have their foundation, which I will be doing a review for. I'm a big fan of this foundation. I also meant to kind of tell you guys how I apply these. Generally, I like to use a beauty blending sponge, and for under eye and around my eyeliner, around my eyebrow area, I like to use brushes like these. For my under eye, I like to just go right in with a flat brush, and then even for under my eye area, but I like to use a paddle style foundation brush, and then I'll blend it out, sometimes with a fluffy brush or sometimes with a beauty blender. So my next two are both from Lancome, and I'm just going to show you them kind of at the same time. This one is the Maki Complete, and I like this in particular for around my mouth area and in my skin zone because it's more toward my skin tone, and it has kind of the corally tones in there, so that's great for blue-gray blemishes, hyperpigmentation, bags in around the mouth area. And then this one right here is the Anti-Cern, and this is the long-lasting under eye concealer. And I like this one because it's more warm tone and it's waterproof, so that's great for around the eye area. That's also great for just highlighting in the under eye area as well, under eyebrow area as well. I like the texture of this one, the consistency. It has a nice dry finish, not too dry again, but if you do have drier skin, this is also not one that you would have to necessarily set because it is waterproof, so it does have a drier finish. Blends out beautifully, gives you that really clean, almost blurry under eye look. I'm a big fan of all these concealers, obviously. It's my top 5. And then I have one more palette that is the one that I've been using the longest of all the products that I've shown you guys, and you should probably know what it is. I know some of you are probably thinking it's Makeup Forever, but it's not. It's MAC. I love Makeup Forever. I love Makeup Forever concealers. I have a couple that I use, but when it comes to the palettes, I definitely think that this one I've started using the most, simply because I finished the orange pretty much, and I do like the yellow and the other highlighter tones, and then this mid brown right here I kind of use as my second color in my highlighting, or highlighting and contour. So I'll go contour, which is my darkest color, this mid brown, and then the highlight color. So I'll get like a complete trifecta kind of 3-dimensional look. So I'm a big fan of the palette. I have so many videos and so many reviews on this palette. If you guys have been following my channel, you know that I like this palette a lot. I'm not a huge MAC girl. I always say that because I feel like there's such a huge allegiance for MAC. I'm not a super duper MAC girl. I have love for all the makeup brands pretty much. But this palette I really like a lot. And I like their concealers, and I want to try their concealer in this squeezy tube. I can't remember the name of it, but so many people swear by it and so many people use it. It looks so good that I want to try it out. Since this concealer is a little more dense, I do like to use it with a wet beauty blending sponge. I feel as though it gives the best coverage, blends it out, and it still really allows your product to shine. It's such a creamy product that the sponge really is the best finish, I think, for it. I also like to use a dual fiber stippling brush. A good one right here. This one's actually really good. I like this. This is from BH Cosmetics. It has short, dense brush hairs, so you can really get in there and blend it out really great. This is actually one of the few brushes I think that works across the board really, really well with all my concealers, whether they're really thin or really thick, or if they're really pigmented or just more of a sheer cover concealer. I think this one works really, really good. It's like $5 from BH Cosmetics. Another brush that I really like to apply concealer with is this one from Real Techniques. This is their contour brush. I obviously like it for contour as well, just the way it's shaped. But it's also really great for concealer, highlighting, under the eye. It's kind of a dual fiber in a way, and I like that it has short hairs, but they're dense and still very soft, so it really helps you to not only blend your concealer in, but blend it out and make sure it's very soft and feathered. Okay guys, so that's pretty much my top 5 concealers. Let me know which concealers you have, which you've tried. If you'd like me to review any, are there any that I should know about? I'm sure there's many that I should know about. I absolutely love complexion products. Foundation, concealer, color corrector. You guys know that that's my area of the ballpark. I'm absolutely just huge fan. I'm like rambling and stuttering and all types of stuff, so I gotta get out of here. This look, I know a lot of you guys are probably freaking out. This look is the Winter Peach look that I posted on Instagram, and I'll insert a picture so you guys can check it out. Definitely follow me on Instagram for photos and exclusive and sneak peeks and stuff like that. But I do have this tutorial coming up. I'm a big fan of this look. I think it's super simple and polished and something that can look really good on most skin types. So that tutorial will be coming to you guys on Monday, I believe. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'm gonna get out of here. I wanna thank you for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye, guys. Hey guys, definitely make sure to check out this video right here after you watch this one.